Hey folks, Redneck VaPeR here. Welcome to Zoom Diggity Mode. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Aspire K1 Glassomizer. BVC Glassomizer. Comes in a little box like this. And all that on the back. It's got the scratch and check authenticity on it, so you'll know if it's authentic or not. Ooh, a new generation of Glassomizer, which uses the Aspire BVC bottom vertical technology. Alright, comes in a little box like this. Now what it means by BVC is they have redesigned the original BDC heads. This is all that comes in the box. That and your tank. Alright, we're going to talk about the BVC for just a second. The original Aspire BDC heads that look like this, came like this right here. They have redesigned these. Instead of having the two dual coil, having the dual coils crisscrossing in there, they have used the bottom vertical coil with the wicking material packed in around it, just like in the Nautilus heads. I don't know if you can see down in there, but 1, 2, 3, 4 little slots to wick the juice in. I'm going to see if y'all can read that on there. Right there. BVC, Aspire BVC. Okay. As far as I know, these same heads work in your standard BDC tanks also, and they are world different. Just like with the Nautiluses, when they originally had the bottom dual coils in them, the new BVC heads are so much better in my opinion. So that's what this one came with. Got a couple of airflow holes down there on the bottom. This is eGo cone threaded. Alright, it comes with one head pre-installed and that's it. So I would recommend that you get you an extra box of these heads with it, because the first one I had only lasted me about 3 hours. I don't know what happened, but it stopped. It just ceased to be after 3 hours, and I had to put another one in it. Okay, this is a glass tank. I don't know if you can hear that. Glass tank, removable drip tip. Drip tip's completely identical to the ones that come on the Nautilus tanks. There's the top. I've rinsed this out. Now, as far as I know, I have tried and tried. This won't come together for you to, or come together. Won't come apart. As far as I know, I haven't tried like with any pliers or nothing. But as far as with my hands, I can't get this apart for like, thorough cleaning. I just rinsed it out real well. Anywho, that's what the tank looks like. If I had anything negative to say about it, it's the fact that it is glass and that it doesn't have very much protection. So one good fall and this is probably history. That's probably one of the very few negatives I have about this so far. Okay. Now to fill these, they're just like a lot of the regular clearomizers, like, this size, that are eGo cone threaded. Don't take your juice. I'm going to be using some Equinox from Music City Vape Sauce. This is some good stuff right here, folks. It's a cranberry muffin with raspberry glaze. Let's set that down over. What you're going to do is you're going to want to... Oh, this is so hard to do on camera. You're going to want to fill down the side, just like you would with any of the other ones. Just like so, down the side. Get another dripper full there. Maybe about out of that stuff. Down the side. You don't want to get it down that hole there in the middle. Do that, all it's going to do is run out in your hand. Oops, I'm bumping the camera. Alright. And you want to fill it up to just below that hole in the middle there. Just below it. I'm going to say that's good enough. Now, just like with the Aspire BVC coils, when you go to put a new head in there, you're going to want to prime that head by putting 2, maybe 3 drops directly down in the top of that head. Since these are so much smaller than the Nautilus heads, this one's already primed, but I'd say at least 3 drops down in there. to get her going. Screw that down there in the bottom. Get her snug. And there you go. I don't know if y'all can see that, but once you got it filled correctly, there's just a little bit of space up at the top. I probably could have won a few more drops, but it gets pretty close to filling the whole thing up to where it's not a lot of wasted space. Anyway, you can see where I did get some down that little hole right there, so I need a paper towel. Give me just a second. Get that all cleaned out of there now. Put your drip tip back on. Now these suckers right here, fairly inexpensive. I think they're around 10 bucks, 10, 12 bucks, something like that, depending on where you get it at. Good little take and go tank right here. Looks good on the eGo batteries. Like so. The way I've been rocking this little sucker, I've been putting it on my little iStick 20 watt, the little regular iStick. Very nice flavor. If I had to pick, you know, the best little clearomizer in this size, I'd have to say this is my favorite to date right now. Next would be the Aspire Mini, which the Aspire Mini or Mini Nautilus are like, you know, still around 30 bucks. So this could be a good little inexpensive option for you for take and go. You know, something you're not worried about losing or breaking on the go. But anywho, this gets a big thumbs up for me. I don't see any reason why wasting y'all's time doing any FaceTime on this. I'm gonna have vape of it right now. Good airflow. I can't do like full on lung hits with this, but I can get pretty close, and that's me. I like doing lung hits. I'm not a big mouth lung hitter, but if you remember how, like, say, the old EVOD tanks and stuff would hit, this hits very similar as far as airflow goes, and I'm very impressed with it. So there you go. I'll leave some links down yonder of a few places if I can find them. I bought this locally, but if I can find a few places local or, you know, online, I'll put her down yonder. And like always, folks, this is Redneck Vapor. Y'all keep on vaping, and I'll see you next time.